You all may be wondering, yes, another true story in my life. I know some of y'all enjoy this stuff, some of you may not, but who cares? Well, let's go on with today's true story. How I did a thing that was really a little shocking but evil in the 4th grade in 2018 when I was 10. Alright, so let's get started. So, where should I start? Alright, so this happened once in 2018. And I think this maybe happened on, I'd say, September. Or maybe say November 2nd, though. Like, I kind of remember. So, when I'm seeing, I'm getting a little hurt from some students in a different class, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting revenge. Until then, I found this app called a Black Magic app. So when I heard about this Black Magic app, I started seeing a lot of spells. I'm not evil for this, though. This just happened in my olden days. So when I got the app, I saw a lot of spells. So once it was like night, it was like a Friday. My sister asked me if she can see my phone and stuff, and I was like, sure. And I found out to myself, oh shoot, she's gonna see the app. She saw the app and started yelling at me like, why do you have this app? Why do you have this Black Magic app? She also said, you know that's the devil. I also had to pray. I was trying to get powers. But no, here is also the Black Magic app I once felt like using in the 4th grade. I'm not a psychopath or a devil for using this, though. This just happened in my past, okay? Here's the app, right here. This is also Satan. This is actually satanic, though. So, there's also one app I once felt like having called White Magic. Like, here's the app right here. White Magic Spells. Like, I don't know if white magic's a part of the devil or something, but still. Like, I know this is kind of like witchcraft, but still, I'm not into witchcraft or black magic. I felt like making a potion once when I was like little. Not little, but I was in 4th grade. My sister said, no, that's witchcraft. I never do witchcraft because witchcraft is actually bad, I've heard. I may be in a Christian family, though. Like, I may be Christian and stuff, but I don't use it, though. You may be also wondering, why did I even get the app? Well, stupid 10-year-old me did that. I was also a little retarded for that. I was a little dumb. Like, it was the dumbest thing I did in my life. And I always promised to myself, these magic apps are crap. So I never use them again. And also, time to review some animated stories. Stars X. Well, time to get it's go time. Alright. Detective mode. Let's see what this pixel has got. Well, I'm going to be checking if these stories may be real or fake or something. Alright, time to check if these stories are fake or real. Oh, I almost forgot. Alright, time to check if these are real or fake. So, I will be first going to share my story. Alright, time to check if these are real or not. So, first we're going to be seeing the video called like I say. Alright. So we're gonna see this story called I'm Wearing Diapers at
Live streaming on Spoon is so easy, and I love being able to.
At Auto Finance Center, you can drive.
Hey, my name is Maria, and in this video, you'll find out how I told the guy I was dating that I still wear diapers even though I'm 17 years old. I guess you're wondering why I'm wearing diapers? Well, when I was a kid, I was in a serious car accident that left me with nerve damage in my lower spine. I had to have a lot of physical therapy to help me recover, and I also lost control of my bladder. Ever since, I've had to wear diapers. I sometimes feel ashamed about my condition, even though I know it's not my fault. And I never told anyone at school about it because I knew I'd be bullied. That's also why I hate PE class. I don't want any of my classmates to see my diapers when I change clothes. Luckily, I got a special permission to use a private changing room. I'm so grateful for that, even though I get teased for thinking I'm more important than everyone else, but I don't mind. I'm also always wearing long, flowy dresses at school, but no one knows why. I tell them it's because I like to look classy, but really, it's because if I was wearing jeans, everyone would see my diapers. My biggest worry was about dating, though. Would any guy ever love me despite my condition? And would I ever be brave enough to tell a guy about my secret? I wasn't sure, but then something tragic happened. A year ago, one of my classmates was diagnosed with a brain tumor and passed away. Her death put everything into perspective, and I realized how lucky I was and how short life could be. I mean, I could have died instead of her. After that, I decided not to be afraid of dating anymore, and I joined an online dating site. The first few guys I met were really weird, and I began to regret joining the site. But then I got lucky, and I met a really nice guy. His name is Mason, and we'd been dating for around 6 months when I decided I had to tell him about my condition. I told him we needed to talk, and he got really nervous because he thought I wanted to break up with him. When I told him about my condition and showed him my diapers, he was shocked, but he was still really sweet about it. He asked why I wore diapers, so I told him about the car accident and my nerve damage.
Right.
I was so nervous because I didn't know if he'd want to stay with a girl in diapers. I mean, if he wanted to break up, I'd completely understand it, even though I'd be devastated. But then he said something which made me cry. He said he loved me for who I am, and my condition wasn't a problem for him because as long as I was happy, he'd be happy too. Wow, I can't describe how grateful I am to have Mason in my life. He accepts me the way I am, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm good enough. I mean, of course, I still wish I didn't have to wear diapers, but in the end, so what? I can still have a great life surrounded by beautiful people like Mason. Just remember that only you can decide how you react to the challenges you face. Do you wear diapers and feel sorry for yourself? Or do you wear diapers and make the most of your life? It's all up to you. Thanks for listening to my story, and please subscribe to this channel.
Right. So, let's see if this is real or not.
I mean, if he wanted to break.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm Lima, and growing up, I always wanted to be different. I guess that's why I became a goth. I
Well,
still
I'm
remember
goth
the
too,
first day
though.
I came to school wearing all black. Everyone looked at me, and I even heard one kid say, "I think she worships the
Really?
devil." It had only showed how
no goths,
judgmental
some
people
goths
were.
don't worship
Of course,
the devil.
I've never worshipped the devil. And in fact, I was a pretty normal girl that liked to watch series like Very Odd Parents and The Simpsons. But what I loved about being a goth was all the attention I got. Maybe I wasn't the prettiest girl, but I sure stood out the most. And that was no wonder, because I'd spend hours over my makeup and then choosing the perfect outfit to create the right look. But one day, a guy came up to me on the street and asked if I'd ever thought about modeling. I said no. I mean, when was the last time you saw a goth on the cover of Vogue? But he said he worked at a modeling agency and my body and bone structure were perfect for modeling. When he told me I could also make a lot of money, I immediately said yes. But geez, if I'd known then what I know now, I would have run away fast as possible. Obviously, the goth look had to go. I needed to look like a professional model and get photos taken for my portfolio. A couple months later, I booked my first job, a photo shoot for a makeup company. I felt so uncomfortable being in front of the camera, but I pushed through. And when I got paid, I felt amazing, even though it was just a few $100s. But over the next 3 years, my career really took off, and I had lots of clients who wanted to book me, and suddenly, I was traveling all over the world from New York to London to Milan. And right on my 18th birthday, I was walking the catwalk for the first time in Italy, wearing a beautiful white dress. It was such a rush. Even though I felt intimidated by all the other models, they were so experienced and looked so amazing. But there is also a dark side to the modeling world. Most of us models are very insecure because every day we're judged solely on our looks, and if we don't look perfect, we don't find jobs. That's why I wear more makeup now than I did when I was a goth. Without it, I feel insecure and ugly. However, the worst thing about modeling is that I don't make as much money as I thought I would. Sure, I get to work all over the world, but even though I'm reasonably successful, I always worry about whether I'm going to book another job. It's stressful, and unless you become a real supermodel, you won't make that much money because you have to spend so much on your appearance. And then once you hit your late 20s, your career is probably over anyway. I'm not saying that modeling is a terrible job, just that for most girls, it's not the dream job they think it is. It's a ruthless industry, and people will try to take advantage of you all the time. If I could go back in time, I'd do something else, like teaching or becoming a lawyer, because I'd love to help other people and do something that has an impact. But hey, I guess it's never too late to go back to college. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to this channel.
I kind of may know about Share My Story. So, when I once seen a video called I'm Allergic to Water, so I know the person is actually named Lily. So, we're gonna search it up. So,